Incendio.
An itch. But I had to take care of that itch. Sorry about that. You guys have to see that. Okay, for 1, 7, Hydra, which is 9, 16, so we need 8, which is Spider. $11, need 3, which means Rune Spore. And number 2. I have to admit, the way they did the arithmetic problems is a great way for actually like keeping math and pretty much any critical thinking skills. So you have to remember the numbers, figure out which one's missing, and implement it all at the same time. This right here.
Lumos.
Yeah, it seems, I have to say that the sound is not perfect. It makes it sound like the Great Hall is full when it's not. So that could be relatively minor in the grand scheme of things.
Just to trick me.
House hourglasses, and house points.
Accio.
Didn't even think about it.
Could mean I'm destined for...
Levioso. I need to get Levioso. I think my owl's getting
Oh
cobwebs.
wait, no. Not a paper. The Dalian key. Thought there was one out here.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. I've never seen anything like it.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just treat me to a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Well, ain't you cheap? 2 and 4, which means that's just 5 and 1, 6, 5, which is it?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hey.
Gardens at Hogwarts. With the help of house elves, obviously. But when is Professor arriving?
Up in the faculty. Not even be that dangerous. And yet, can't get. Keep hearing it. I can't see it. Oh yeah. One before the Quintabed. 13 and Runespore. First. Aha, there's the key. This is where you wish you had a broom. Up over the edge, take the broom, fly it right down. So. There we go. That's what we Yeah, let's go back. Floor. Where is Hogwarts we have cleaned? There's this one. Rapcorn, which is 2 plus 15, 17. Hydra-like creature. 12 to 19. That was really weird. I have no that one is.
What are you up to now?
What do you mean? I'm innocent. I swear. They're very up, which we cannot at the moment. Quickly get those tokens dropped off. Then we will head over to Professor Garlick's class for biology.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broomstick? I thought that was the purpose of trains.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
No better feeling than the wind in your
Almost
hair as
done.
you fly above the world on a broom.
Do this class, then we'll head to Hogsmeade and do a cell. Get rid of everything before we head out to do the quest with Natsai. Here's Ravenclaw common room. Immediately run upstairs.
Hello there.
It's doing. Means not use. Sucks. Because I really wanted to use that mod because it would make it so much more interesting moving around Hogwarts at night, because there was enemies in the state of civilians that are watching for students breaking the rules, you gotta move around more carefully. You can't just go and run around Hogwarts like you used to being able to do. That sucks. Oops. I'll probably get rid of the NPC emote thing. We're doing that with them. That is somewhat in the way.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
This one's got
We
thorns,
do
be
look
careful.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
The effect that they did, perfect. Actually muffled the sound.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Going to collect all the ingredients I can at the moment
The homework for Bin's class, since that will require staying awake.
for when it comes time for potions class. Oh. It says do one thing, but now it says do this.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting
ones are
table here in the
everywhere.
classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
She's
that
loving her
some
puns
plants
so
are better
much.
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind
The
your
one I beat
fingers.
in a duel?
They do bite.
I shouldn't say beat, it was more of a thrashing with the other students.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Tib, here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your finger. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yes, and they do disappear after some time, so... well, naturally they would attack anything. Oh, they're actually not going to attack us at all. Ah, there it is. Thought I heard something go off. Anything here? No.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Greenhouse tree.
They may pretend like. Huh. How I think transfiguration is the hardest.
Ah. That's where. Those chests. That was pretty cool. The highest order. So enjoy that.
I need to stop by the alley. Far too long since I've brought the letter home.
Far too much fun. Okay. Quest. Ocean. Definitely gonna go.